Hello students, I'm Sir Vikas and you are watching Online Vikas. So today in this video we will learn the relationship between the different units of money, that is the rupee and paisa. Okay, you have two units. In case of money you have two units. These are rupee and paisa. Okay, so what is the relation between them? But before that, let me show you a symbol. This symbol is called rupee. This symbol is called rupee. Okay, so if I say rupee two rupees, if I say rupees 2, I will write like this. If I say rupees 5, I will write like this, rupees 5, and so on. Okay, and the other one is small p. Used to write the small p, which stands for paisa. Okay, so this is the basic thing that you must know. Now in this video we basically will learn the rupee and paisa, the relation between them. Okay, so you see, already you know that 100 paisa will make rupee 1. It means what? In 1 rupee there is 100 paisa. Okay, so from this we can easily write, if I say rupees 2, if I say rupees 2, it means there are 200 paisa, because in rupees 1 100 paisa, so rupees 2 means 200 paisa. Rupees 5 means 500 paisa, and so on. Okay, so here we learned that from rupee, if you want to convert from rupees to paisa, okay, there is a mistake in writing paisa spelling P-A-I-S-E, sorry for that. So whenever you are trying to convert something rupees into paisa, that time you need to multiply 100. Okay, it will give you that rupees in paisa. Okay, suppose in a question there is written that convert 48 rupees 48 into paisa. Okay, that's a question. So in that case what you will do, because this is the main thing. Okay, whenever you are going to convert from rupees into paisa, you need to do what? Multiplied by 100. So rupees 48 will be equal to 48 into 100 paisa. Okay, as I told you, paisa can be written as p. Okay, so 48 into 100, what will be the product? 48 into 100 times, you see, whenever you have 110,000 this type of number, that time just you multiply the 48 and the number 1, because you know that with 1 whenever no matter what you multiply, it will remain same. So 48 1 is 48 only. Now you count the zeros. How many zeros? 1 2, so 2 zeros will be placed. So 4800 paisa. Okay, so here what we learned, from rupees, if you want to convert something into paisa, that time you need to multiply the rupees by 100. Okay, I think this topic has been cleared. And now we will learn, if someone gives us in paisa. Okay, suppose we are given something in paisa and we want to convert it into rupees. Okay, so in that case what we will do, we will do the opposite of that. Opposite means we will divide by 100. Okay, this is the basic rule. From the rupees we convert it into paisa by multiplying. From the paisa to convert paisa into rupees, we will divide by 100. Okay, suppose you were given that convert, in a question, convert 478 paisa, 478 paisa. So in that case what we will do, into rupee. Okay, so very simple it is. I will give you the trick one, that the trick is 478 paisa. First you write this one, After that, putting equal sign, 478 divided by 100. Okay, now you place the rupees sign, okay, rupees symbol. Now you see, always, all the time, you will have 100 because you are going to divide it by 100 only. Okay, no need to divide. Those who are thinking that we need to divide, I'm sorry, you need not to divide. Just simply you count the zeros. In fact, no need to count, simply you place 2 digit before the okay, point. You just place first 478, I'm writing. Okay, after that, before 2 digit we need to place a decimal point. Okay, so that's why decimal is related to money. Okay, that's why this is a part of the decimal lesson. Okay, so from paisa to rupee, normally we divide it by 100. Okay, divide it by 100, and after that, whenever you are going to divide certain number by 100, you just keep it in your mind that you need to place the decimal point. Okay, you need to place the decimal point, and where will you place the decimal point? You will count the digit from the right end, that means from this side, and count as much the number of zeros in the denominator. In the denominator we have 2 zeros, so we count 1 2 digit we counted, and after, before that number or before that digit you place the decimal point. Okay, now let me give you one more question. Suppose you have convert the question 4785 paisa into rupees. So 4785 paisa, 4785 divided by 100. Okay, and rupees, first we have written the numbers, and after that we will count how many place we need to count. 2 zeros, 2 place, 1 2 place we counted, and here we will place the decimal point. Okay, till here the thing is clear. Okay, till here we have learned. Now if I give you a question to do, you can do one thing. You can pause the video. After I write the question, you can pause the video and you solve in your copy. Okay, one question: convert rupees 72 into paisa. Two question I will give, from rupees to paisa. And second question, convert 125 paisa into rupees. Okay, these two questions are given by me, and I want you to pause the video here and solve on your own in your copy. I hope you will do it. I believe that you have done the maths, and I also believe that you have got the right answer. Now I will show you one more important thing. Recently we got this type of number. Okay, let me, from here I am bringing, say you see this one, rupees 4.78, rupees 4.78, rupees 4.78. What does it actually mean? Actually it means this part is the rupees and this part is the paisa. Okay, so for rupees 4.78 means rupees 4 and 78 paisa. Actually it is the main thing that is to be learned by you here today. Okay, so if I say rupees 225.45, it means actually there I have rupees 225, and also I have rupees 45 paisa. Also I have 45 paisa, rupees 225 plus 45 paisa. Actually this point is separating the rupees and paisa. Okay, so I hope the things are clear now. So you will get a lot of questions where you need to perform, from the conversion of the rupees into paisa and conversion of the paisa into rupees. Okay, now we will learn about the addition and subtraction of money. Addition and subtraction of money. In this short video, I will not make this video longer. Addition and subtraction of money. Okay, suppose a question is given that add rupees 6.28 and not and plus rupees 1.75. so how we will solve it? What is that? Add. Okay, add rupees 6.28. 6.28 means what? 6 paisa, rupees 28 paisa. Rupees 1.75 means what? 1 rupee and 75 paisa. So now we will going to add this one. How? First you write rupees 6.28. okay, and after that you need to focus on this point. Okay, you place the point here, the point of this 1.75 and 175. so what I did actually, both the points are aligned on a line, they are lying on the same line. Yes or no? Now we will add them simply. 8 plus 5 is what? 8 plus 5, 8 plus 5 is 13, right? 13. 3 is 1 is carried. 2 plus 7, 9. 9 plus 1 with this one, 10. 10, 0 carried again 1. Point, you place the point here. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. So 8.03 rupees, 8.03. That means 8 rupees and 3 paisa we have. Okay, this way we can add whatever is given. Very simple in fact. Now another question, subtraction. Subtract rupees 3.21 minus rupees 1.84. okay, so this is the question. We need to subtract this one. Okay, from rupees 3.21 we are going to subtract rupees 1.84. Did you notice I placed the point on the same line? Yes or no? On the same line. Okay, ones place. Actually it is not the ones place, it is in fact a what place? I discussed in the previous part of this video. Tenth, it is ones place, and it is tenth, it is 100, right? So 1 and 4. Oh, sorry, this is the minus 1. So what we will do? Normal. From here you need to borrow 1. If you borrow 1 here, it will become 11, and from 11 if you subtract 4 you will have 7, right? But since you have borrowed 1 from here, what remains here? Here remains what? 1. So from 1 we need to subtract 8, but which is impossible. So for that, what we will do? We will bring 1 again from this 3. If you bring 1 to here it was 1. So if you borrow 1 from here, it will become 11. So 11 minus 8 is 3. Point. We have borrowed 1 from here, so it was actually 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So our answer is rupees 1.37. That means 1 rupee 37 paisa. Okay, so you may get various type of word problems too from your book. Okay, those questions are not much difficult, I believe, and you'll be able to solve them. Okay, a simple word problem I would like to show you. A man had rupees 803.79 in the bank. He deposited rupees 413.85 more. What was his balance thereafter? Okay, so there is a man who had rupees 803.79 in his bank account. Okay, so money he had earlier, he had rupees 803.79, right? He deposited rupees 413.85 more. That means he again deposited money. He deposited means what? To keep. Okay, suppose you have a bank account and you want to keep some money. Okay, you have to save some money, and you may do what? You can go to bank and ask the clerk to store the money or keep the money as in your bank account. So money he deposited rupees 413.85. Did you notice I again placing the the decimal point on the same line. Therefore his balance, his new balance means what? The amount, okay, he has in the bank account. Now we will add this one. 9 plus 5, 9 plus 5 is what? 9 plus 5, definitely it is plus 9 plus 5, because he is not withdrawing, he is depositing what is money in his bank account. Again he adds some money in the bank account. 9 plus 5 is 14, 4 carry 1. 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 1 is 16, 6 carry 1 point. 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, 1, 8 plus 4 is 12. So rupees 1217.64. 64 means what? 64 paisa. Actually there is a mistake, because after the point you cannot read the number directly. Okay, you need to read the number separately. 1217.64, in that way you need to read. But we can say one thing, his new balance is rupees 1217 and 64 paisa, right? This way we can say. So I hope these things are clear now. So you perform some maths from your exercise, from your book. Okay, here I would like to give you a question for homework, as homework. Rupees 12.06, from the rupees 12.06 you need to subtract this one. Okay, you will write it first, after that minus this one. Don't be confused. One more question, but here I would like to add one thing. You may get one different type of question. Say you have convert, I will discuss this one, convert rupees 3.85 into paisa. This type of question also you may get. In that case, the very simple thing you need to do, rupees 3.85. So what we will do, just multiply 100. Okay, because I told you in the very beginning of this video, whenever you are going to convert from rupees into paisa, you need to multiply by 100. Okay, from rupees into paisa you need to multiply by 100. From here also rupees into paisa, so what we will do, multiply by 100. So 3.85 into 100, and whenever multiplying by this type of number, either 10, 100 or 1000, in that case what you need to do, this zero, count the zero and remove the point in that much place to the right. Okay, or push. So here we have two zeros, so what we will do, we will move this point to place here this side. So what, 385, the point will be here, but no need to write the point here like this. Okay, so the basic thing is to, whenever you have like this rupees in decimal format, to convert them into paisa, remove the point only. Okay, I will give you one more question. Convert rupees 225.45 into paisa. You can do it directly. Rupees 225.45 equal to, remove the decimal point only, 225.45 paisa. Okay, so this way we can solve. These things are very important thing, so that's why I actually added this thing. I forgot to add this thing in the beginning. Okay, that's why I have added in the last or in the later part of this video. Okay, thanks for watching. God bless you all.